LeBron James. What more can you say about the guy that hasn't already been said? He can play anywhere on the court, and he gets it done on both ends like nobody else in the league. If we can't slow him down, this game could get out of hand real quick. It's going to be one of the biggest tests of the season for me, that's for sure. Time to step up.
This city is glowing on this wonderful, clear night. A terrific view of Cleveland right there. It's an Eastern Conference matchup as the New York Knicks come into town in this one. Happy holidays, everyone, from all of us at 2K Sports. And do we have a present for you today? With Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. Taking a look at Cleveland. Well, they're certainly excited about this one. It'll be laying it all on the line as the intensity is palpable. Two top caliber teams facing off on the hardwood to do battle.
And this should be fun, guys. They see this team a lot, 4 times during the regular season. And so far, they've split the first 2, so they seem pretty evenly matched. A chance to build some confidence with a win tonight.
Yeah, I think they're really highly motivated in this one. I mean, it becomes a pretty good chess match at this point. As you mentioned, both teams evenly matched. You've seen each other a few times. You know each other's tendencies. And the coaches really can factor in games.
And a follow. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Irving attacking, and that one's good. Kyrie Irving, an explosive scorer. We all know that. His rate of assists continually dropping over his NBA career. And Greg, does he need to be more of a pure point guard?
You know, he does have the advantage of playing with LeBron James, one of the best playmakers in the league. It's a good fit, I think, at this stage of his career, because right now they need him to score the basketball while he continues to improve his point guard skills.
Love against Anthony, and a wide open look for Freak. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. The Cavaliers leading by 5. Smith outside. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Last time they met in New York.
And they lost a close one last time they saw each other. And you have to think that it was the foul trouble that really kept them from getting the win.
And, you know, as you said, Greg, when you are in foul trouble, it makes you less aggressive defensively. And when that's the case, it's hard to offer the kind of resistance that you need to. That was in the back of the mind, the foul trouble they were in.
Irving, good.
And he answers right back with a 3 of his own.
Watch out now, Shooky. We got a duel shaping up right here. This could be mano-mano for a little while.
Clark dishes to Roten. He kicks it to Clark. 6 to shoot. Shoots. And again, it's New York. We've got 1:08 left to play here in the first. Irving kicks to Love. And he banks in the layup. Love's got his second bucket of the night.
It's been a very efficient first quarter for him. He's creating good opportunities and converting those that he creates.
Now here's Freak. He's covered by Irving. Here's Clark. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
And really, he epitomizes what a point guard should be. I mean, his skill as a passer might actually be matched by that creativity he shows around the rim.
Well, judging by that jam, Greg, I'd say you're absolutely right.
Boy, that's a nice surge for them just when they needed it in a game that was so tight.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve. How about the way he's able to angle his body to shield the big fella off and still get the finish?
You've got to be clever with your sleight of hand when you get inside and try to finish against the bigger guys. And he made it look easy that time.
It's a pick by Love. James, the pass to Irving. From deep. He got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. Both teams have it going here early and still close through the first quarter. Cleveland ahead, leading by 3. And we'll return shortly.
I gotta hold down the city. Gotta let you know where I come from.
And here's Freak on his experience as a one-and-done college player. Now with more and more freshmen, Clark, making the jump to the pros, we can expect to hear more stories like this, I'm sure.
Well, without question, Kevin, that's the case and the landscape that we find ourselves in. But, you know, there's something to be said for developing all 4 years in college when that's the best route for an individual player. Nowadays, I think, unfairly so, there's a ton of pressure on young guys sometimes to leave prematurely. We'll see if Freak's decision pays off for him long term.
Welcome back, folks. We have a close game here at the start of the second quarter of play. And from what you guys have seen so far from Cleveland, well, what's your take?
It's just been a long-range battle for them and one that they're winning right now.
Yes, sharp shooting from deep, a big part of why they're up.
Here are the 5 New York has to start here in the second. Clark in at point guard. Kyle Quinn out there with Thomas. Then there's Calderon, and it's Serafin in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And let's now go to the sideline. We'll catch up here with Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Magic delivered quite a performance. He dropped in 17 points, and along with what he did on the offensive end, he also played some stellar defense as well. The cherry on top for him, in addition to his outing, was ending the losing streak his team had been suffering through. We all know how big those moments can be for a team, Kevin.
And Doris, thank you so much. He couldn't have been much better in that game, could he, GA?
Not at all. He was great. I mean, that's for sure. If he wasn't at his best, he was awfully close.
And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Thompson, he's checked in for Mozgov. Love comes in for Channing Frye. J.R. Smith's checked in for James. And Irving subbed in for Jefferson. Good on that shot, and with that, the Cavalier lead is cut to just 7 on the basket from Anthony. Cleveland's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them.
And one problem with the Cavs last season was they put immediate pressure on themselves. A part of that was the trade for Kevin Love. Just couldn't get a hand in the face on that one.
That's using what you got. He's got a height advantage, put it to good use there, and got himself a clean look.
And that one's good by Clark. Here's Dellavedova. He had 13 points in the win against Philadelphia. As you said, the Cavs put a lot of pressure on themselves because of the trade. You could see it affect the way they came out of the gate, Clark.
And, you know, it's just night and day, Kevin, when the Cavs began to relax and click. I mean, a total transformation and turnaround. They would go 19-20 in the first 39 games, and then 34-9 over the rest of the season once those guys gelled and got locked in.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
And for Kevin Love last season, he didn't want to be called a stretch four, but the numbers suggest he was exactly that. Nearly 1 out of every 2 shots he took was from 3, a much higher ratio than at any other time in his career.
No good from Clark. The Cavaliers leading by 9. Outside Irving. To the paint. Love with a wide open look. Hits the front of the rim and out.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from from that range.
And the shot is good. Anthony's got 4 points this quarter.
And I like how he puts himself in position there to finish on the break.
Yeah, you know, that's what we call seeing and feeling the game. Excellent read of how that play was going to develop and where the ball was going. That's stuff that you oftentimes can't teach, Greg. He always knows where his teammate's going to be, and, Kevin, that will let him put the ball where he wants it, right waiting for him.
And so it's a close game.
Gentlemen, I'm over here with Tristan Thompson, and after that first half, Tristan, what's the plan going to be for this second half?
Well, it's simple. It's going to be a dogfight. You know, they got big guys. True.
Well, both sides have assessed what they need to do over the break in halftime. A different look now for Cleveland. Mozgov, he's checked in for Tristan Thompson. Fry comes in for Kevin Love. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Smith. We've got Irving. LeBron James is out there with Channing Frye. Then it's Mozgov, and it's Dellavedova in at the shooting guard. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Let's go! Here now, a very select group of players in the NBA. Big men who can step away from the bucket and hit the three. You look at Frye. He's absolutely deadly from outside.
Well, he has such a phenomenal touch from long range. For a player at any position, forget about just among the big men.
Yeah, and that makes him one of the more challenging matchups that any defense is going to face. I mean, who do you put on him? A perimeter defender or a low post guy? It's really a conundrum.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. LeBron against Thomas. It's LeBron with the drive. That's a 2 from Dellavedova. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
Oh, man, how about the last-minute decision there to pull the shot down and get a better one for your teammate?
In the corner, of Quinn with it. Unloads from 13. Shot is good, and the Cavaliers lead cut down to 2 on the bucket from Serafin.
Yeah, good-looking bounce pass to set up that one.
Picked by Mozgov. Passes it to Irving. Got a hand on it, and that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession.
In a moment here now, they'll see the numbers for LeBron James. Just an incredible month of basketball. 5th in scoring, 10th in assists. And he provides that deterrent around the rim, ranking among the top 15 league-wide in blocks per game.
And as you said, one of the NBA's most potent scorers, always up to the challenge.
And fancy finishes like that look great, but, man, it's embarrassing when you blow them.
Calderon, and 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
That's his first personal foul.
And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Cleveland.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
Yeah, I think you also have to give them a lot of credit for how well they've risen up to meet shooters to challenge shots in this game. A lot of blocked shots tonight.
Carmelo Anthony's checked in for the Knicks. And it's tied up with that one.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line. Listen, the Knicks finishing at the bottom of the East last season. They didn't go into the season thinking they were in for a rough go, making last season all that more painstaking for the fan. The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Good game for Irving. He has 15 points, and he's added a steal to his stat line also.
You know what? The number is not huge, but he has been doing some valuable defensive work for them.
And he's good on the second. And for the Knicks and their play against the rest of the conference, guys we've been talking about, only Clark 11 wins in 52 games.
And you know, Kevin, what's worse is the Knicks were 5-21 at home against the East. No matter how you slice that up, the Knicks had a season that everybody would like to forget in New York.
Man, that is not an easy shot right there. I mean, he had to get it off over a much taller defender.
Yeah, he needed to add just a little more loft on that one because of the size mismatch, and he did it perfectly. That's a clean look they gave him there, fellas, and He drains those.
Here's O'Quinn. It's good from about 19 feet. O'Quinn's got the lead up to 2 now for the Knicks.
You know, I think when you've got somebody that open on the perimeter, a good shooter, the kick-out's the only choice.
And a wide open look for Irving. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Dellavedova. Dellavedova's got 3 assists now in this one. Now here's Freak. D right on him. Outside Anthony. Thomas a screen. Anthony dishes to Clark. New York needs to get off a shot. Out of bounds. Cleveland takes possession. James misses there. It's a tie game here in Cleveland. And thanks for joining us again as the fourth quarter of play is set to get big group substitution here for Cleveland. Mozgov, he's checked in for Tristan Thompson. Fry comes in for LeBron. Richard Jefferson, he's checked in for Smith. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Kyrie Irving. And New York with a change here too. Clark, he's checked in for Tony Wrote. On the court for the Knicks. Clark, he's in at point guard. Porzingis is out there with Robin Lopez. Then it's Anthony. And it's Afflalo in at the shooting guard position. Cleveland's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on 3-point attempts here in the fourth. Dellavedova kicks to Love. He feeds it to Mozgov. It's rebounded by Porzingis.
I'll tell you what, for what's really an elementary shot, he looked a little nervous on that release.
Over to the left wing. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. And the technical free throw, missing that time. They'll retain possession here, however. And the Cavaliers with some changes. Thompson, he's checked in for Mozgov. James comes in for Channing Frye. And Smith subbed in for Richard Jefferson. Here's Clark. That misses, had a chance to tie it there. A lot is on the line here.
Well, how about the intensity and focus of the crowd here?
So loud in this place. The shot and game clock separated by 4. James with it to the middle. Here's Love. Buries it.
Yeah, and really with every point from this point on, it seems like they're just closer to finishing this one off.
If they haven't already done it. I mean, hey, it's been a tremendous all-around performance from this group. I don't think there's any question about that.
For 3. Timeout Cleveland.
And there's the foul. It's on Aaron Afflalo. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game.
Yeah, you can't let him hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
No, you got to foul. I mean, it's going to come down to free throws here. Foul right away.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line. And it's a 4-point ball game.
And that's exactly how you close the game out. Those free throws will bury them for sure.
The 3 missed. So it's a narrow win for the Cavaliers pulling it out. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans. But Clark, in the end, everyone satisfied.
Yeah, you know, it looked like for a moment there the outcome was in doubt. But give them a lot of credit for hanging tough, persevering, and finishing strong.
And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Thank you, Kevin.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Hi again, everybody. This is Ernie Johnson, joined by Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Time now to present our Jordan Player of the Game, LeBron James.
His work distributing the basketball was tremendous. Always had his head up.
And that wraps things up, folks. Thanks for joining us. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the rest of the 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. Good night, everybody.
The only color I care about is green. Money. Now, you've certainly made some money so far, Freak, but it's time we make more money. I'm talking movies, TVs, endorsements, even your own brand Jordan sneakers.
I care about the game first, Dom. All that sounds great, but don't you think it's a little too early to be talking about all that?
Too early? LeBron was 12 years old in 6th grade when he was thinking Space Jam. It's never too early to take and make leaps.
I guess.
You guess? This isn't high school. This isn't college. This is the real world. And the real world is fueled by one thing.
Oh, money.
That's right. Money. Dollar bills, y'all. Why do you think they put presidents on them? Because that's what presides over us. I ever tell you guys about the first dollar I ever made?
No, Dom, but you're about to.
Yo, check this out. CC, this is a great story, right? So I'm 7 years old, Queens, New York, 1973. My older brother, Lonzo, he's got a lemonade stand. So that's something I'm like, Lonzo, you know, let me help out. Let me make a couple of bucks with you. He's like, all right, Dom, come on. I'll teach you the business. So I'm pouring tons of sugar. I'm squeezing the lemons. I got the lemonade stand all set up. I'm like, yo, I got this, right? So I'm watching during the course of the day. I'm noticing something Lonzo's doing. He's not charging for refills. That summer, I convinced Lonzo no more free refills, and we make $2,000 plus tips. Today, Lonzo's Lemonade is a national brand and publicly traded.
Oh, wow. That's dope.
I'm not here to impress. I'm here to improve and to assist. I'm like the Italian-American Magic Johnson, running point for Team Freak. No.
The only person running point around here will be me.
CC, look at my watch. What do you see?
Not this again. I've seen the movie.
This is diamonds and platinum. Gold, forget about it. Silver, forget about it. This is diamonds and platinum. It's power and speed. Freak, this is what you have. You are on your way to being the biggest thing in the NBA. I'm proposing now that we dominate off the court as well as on.
I can't believe I'm saying this, Freak, but Dom has a point. You've been establishing yourself on the court, and now it's time to take it off the court. Brand Jordan sneakers, I mean, the possibilities are endless.
Listen, Freak, you're gonna have to decide the legacy you want to leave. But I'm not some agent from the Yellow Pages. I'm Dom Pagnotti. I'm the man, the myth, the legend, the king, #1. I'm the best. And I'm a shark. And the Pagnotti shark is working for you. And we gotta set new goals and bigger goals, okay? I'm talking all-star game. I'm talking dunk contest. When was the last time you saw an NBA great in a dunk contest, huh? I'm talking first team All-NBA, first team All-Defensive team.
What about social media?
Yvette, great idea. Social media. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Let's kick it up a notch. www.freakinandvibing.com. That's right, your own website. I've already set it up for you, and it's running great.
Wait, hold up.
Listen, I'm in negotiations right now on a feature that will allow viewers to watch Freak and only him and his plays during the game.
Yeah, but you set up a website without consulting me?
Yeah.
When did this happen?
Last week.
Uh-oh. Oh, this is gonna be epic.
CC, I love you, but I got no time to waste, and you're out there busy doing whatever it is you're doing.
Whatever I'm doing, you know what? I'm really sick and tired of the disrespect. This is Team Freak, not the Dom Pagnotti Italian-American opera.
Cece, calm down, all right? Dom here, he's just trying to take us to the next level.
Look, Ming Ching, I don't even know why you're here when your job is to look good and shut up.
Cece, chill.
No, I'm done chilling. Between your clown agent and your gold-digging girlfriend, I've had enough.
Gold digger? You're the winner of the Lucky Sperm contest, and I'll have you know I am currently starting my own fashion line. I've already got model contracts from Beijing to Milan. Not to mention I graduated top of my class. Summa cum laude.
You mean thank you, Laude?
I don't need a man to save me or provide for me, okay? I got my own. Boo.
Okay, well, if that's the case, then why has all your success and fame coincided with your relationship with my brother? I mean, if you're really on top of your game, wouldn't that have happened before y'all even met?
Right? You know what, Cece? You're just jealous. It's okay, though. Why don't you just play the background, yeah? Enjoy the ride.
Y'all both done yet?
May I continue? Now listen, as far as movie properties go, I've already got a script based upon a story of your life, Freak, okay? So guys, check out these possible titles. Freakin' and Vibin', Life and Times, Volume 1. The Freak Chronicle, Freak the Fast and Furious, Part 1 does it, and this one's my favorite, Freak, you're gonna love this. He got Pagnotti.
Oh, okay.
You love it, right?
Dom. Yeah. Look, you're the man, but you're not the man. Okay, you work for me. You have to follow my lead. I'm all for your ideas, but in due time. As for now, I want to focus on the court, and we'll discuss some of your ideas at a later date. Understood?
Yo, we're cool in the gang, bro. That's all you had to say.
All right, good. Thank you. Vet, chill. You cannot let Cece get underneath your skin. But on the same token, you cannot go out of your way to piss her off. I don't have time to be playing peacekeeper between you two.
You know what? We need to talk about this afterwards alone.
Fine. Cece? you need to hold this together. You and I both agreed long ago that Dom was the best agent for me. He has delivered. Are his methods questionable? Is he a shark? Yes and yes. But he is our shark. He's what's best for me, which means he is what's best for all of us. Your job is to bring us balance. Manage the team, sis. We all need to be on the same page.
You're right. But blood is thicker than water.
You know, I ain't trying to hear all that. I'm not here to hold hands. I'm here to win games and achieve greatness on and off the court. But in order for that to happen, I need everybody to be on point. Essentially, get right or get gone. Yeah, I don't have time to be teaching you guys how to work together. It either starts now or I find it elsewhere. Squashed?
Squashed.
Zucchini.
Mr. Dom Pagnotti. The diamond and platinum himself. It's a love-hate relationship.
What do you think about people who see your brother as the familiar?
Well, that's why I'm here. I'm the gatekeeper. Yep. I can smell it from a mile away.
When you take time out for your own personal life, do you have a personal life?
I do.
Where at?
I
think Freak is your personal life.
You can think whatever you want, mister. But, I have a personal life.
Yeah?
Yeah. I think that should end the interview right now. Yeah? It's great meeting you.